My trip was successful thanks to the cookies from the kingdom. Such kind cookies they were. Should I meet them again, I must repay the favor.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We'll be landing shortly. Please make sure your seatbelts are fastened and items are stowed away.
The Flower City at last. Oh dear, my legs are quite sore from the long flight. I saw a lot of dangerous plants on my way. Hopefully my new incense will be effective. My, I've been away for so long. Dear sister won't be too happy about this. Will the cookie from the Teahouse be glad to meet me after all this time?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking again. We'll be landing any minute now. It might get a bit bumpy, so make sure you're holding on to something.
Ah!
And touchdown.
Oh, amazing! So cool!
Best flight ever!
Best flight ever! Oh, what a pleasant landing! I hope I get to fly with Ace Pilot Cookie next time as well.
Home, at last.
Behold! Take a look at this twilight lotus flower shimmering with dewdrops from the morning rain. The shine of the pearl is one of a kind. We have a limited supply, so get yours quickly.
Excuse me, do you have the Midnight Lotus by any chance?
Is it your first time here?
Yes?
The Midnight Lotus is a rare specialty. We only offer it to our most esteemed customers who have reached VIP status.
How much do I have to purchase to reach this VIP status?
You just need to purchase 9,999,999 more.
What?
The cookies of the Flower City sure are as lively as ever. But really, my dough feels stale from all that flying. I should hurry up and go to my perfumery and rest up. Lady Golden Osmanthus Cookie? You're back! Your sister was so worried about you, she wouldn't even eat. Lady Red Osmanthus Cookie kept muttering to herself, where could she be? When is she coming back? She won't even play the peepaw these days. Oh no, I made her worry too much. Are you out here on Red Osmanthus Cookie's errand? Yes, my lady asked me to purchase her favorite painter's latest art book. Always the little sister. Sweet Osmanthus Cookie, I need to take a stop at the Osmanthus Perfumery, so I'd better get going. Take care. Ah! What's that sound?
A giant cookie-eating plant in the city!
No! My Midnight Lotus!
It's coming this way!
Everyone, take cover!
Is everyone okay?
I think so.
Golden Osmanthus Cookie risked her life to chase away that dangerous plant. Thank goodness no one was hurt.
How strange. There's no way for Cookievorous plants to enter the city. And yet, this one made it through the city gates.
Is the city no longer safe? I must visit the Osmanthus Academy and talk to Grandfather. Wow, it's been so long since I visited the Academy. I wonder how everyone's doing. I should go find Grandfather first.
Come in.
Grandfather, I'm back!
Ah, Golden Osmanthus Cookie. Finally, you have returned. At the Academy, you must call me Professor, remember?
Of course, Professor. I'm afraid I bring unfortunate news. As soon as I entered the city, I saw Cookievorous plants at the market.
What? Impossible!
It's true. Innocent cookies could have gotten hurt. Luckily, I had with me the incense that can repel dangerous flora, so no one was injured. Professor? Is something wrong?
It's nothing, sweet child. I'm surprised that you were able to find the solution so quickly. Now, you must be tired from your travels. Please, go rest. I must find the others and tell them you've returned.
Thank you, sir. I was thinking about returning to my perfumery to work on my new mixture. If this incense can truly help the Flower City, well, I couldn't be more relieved. Just the thought alone gives strength to my dough.
Well, well, well. Things have gotten complicated.
Grandfather didn't look too happy to see me. Maybe I'm just imagining things. I must get to work as quickly as possible. What's that sound?
Wow! Osmanthus Cookie! What a performance! Looks like all the hard work to get into the Osmanthus Academy finally paid off. Because where else can you enjoy a Peepa performance like this?
Red Osmanthus Cookie! I'm your biggest fan! Oh, she noticed me! I knew it was Red Osmanthus Cookie playing the Peepa. Still as popular as ever. She's gotten even better at the Peepa while I was away.
Careful now, everyone! No pushing! It could be dangerous.
Yeah! She's so kind! I'm getting smushed by the crowd here. Wow, there are so many cookies. I guess I'll catch up with her later. Has it really been that long? There's dust everywhere. I should clean up the place first. That's better. I miss the cookie houses built by the sugar gnomes. They were so neat and quaint. I wonder how Gingerbrave and the others are doing. Maybe I can invite them over, once I've solved the city's problems. That reminds me. I must visit the Teahouse soon. It's been a while. That cookie might know something about the cookie-eating plants. Who could that be? I didn't tell anyone that I've returned. Sister! Red Osmanthus Cookie! I thought you were performing at the academy.
I'm your sister. You should have come to see me first. I can't believe I had to hear the news from sweet Osmanthus Cookie.
You see...
And why are you staying at this old dusty place instead of the Osmanthus mansion?
Dusty?
Look at all this dust on your clothes. Don't tell me you cleaned up this place all by yourself.
Red Osmanthus Cookie, I left the mansion, remember? I don't want to rely on my family for everything. I can take care of myself. Besides, I'm quite happy with my life right now. There's a sense of freedom and comfort that I've never felt before.
Freedom?
Well, it was so good to see you, sweet Red Osmanthus Cookie. Now, I'm afraid I have some errands to run. Can we catch up later? I have so much to tell you about the world outside the city. It's so different out there. Oh, you must see it yours.
Yeah. Golden Osmanthus Cookie, can't you just come back to the mansion with me?
Actually, now that I think about it, the city isn't safe these days. You should hurry up and go back home, sweet sister.
Aww. Always babying me. Hey! Wait up!
How odd. The Teahouse isn't closed, is it?
Oh, looks like somebody was feeling under the weather. You know how lazy Camellia Cookie can be.
Camellia Cookie may look laid back at times, but I would never call him lazy.
We'll see about that. Hello? Anybody here? Hello?
I'm sorry, we're closed today. Please come back tomorrow.
Is everything alright?
Everything is just fine. Today is when Master Camellia Cookie reviews the business ledger.
I see. I apologize for the sudden interruption. We'll see ourselves out then.
Oh, are you already done with your report?
Yes. I have some other business to take care of at Camellia Cookie's orders.
Hey, aren't you Tea Masters supposed to be welcoming? He was kinda unwelcoming.
Cobalt Cookie isn't a tea master. Camellia Cookie asked him to help out with the Teahouse. I believe they're good friends too.
A friend of Camellia Cookie?
Well, since Cobalt Cookie is done with his report, can we come in now?
Of course. I'll let Master Camellia Cookie know he has guests. The master is in the garden right now, so please follow me.
Camellia Cookie is drawing a map.
Oh, Golden Osmanthus Cookie. You're finally back. It's been a while.
You don't look too surprised.
Well, yes. I won't lie. I was quite worried when you insisted on leaving. But knowing you, Golden Osmanthus Cookie, I knew you'd do great things wherever you'd go. I heard that you drove off the cookie-eating plant from the market and saved the day. It seems like you've learned a couple of new tricks on your travels?
Wow, word really does travel fast.
Yes, but I may have had some help from my little helpers.
Oh, the messenger pigeons. Then, do you already have an idea why the plants have suddenly turned violent?
I do have a couple of theories.
Could you share them with us?
Golden Osmanthus Cookie, I'm sure you too are aware that information is invaluable. Knowledge is the instrument of success. With it, a cookie can achieve anything they want, while without it, one is sure to lose everything, no matter what. You know the rules, Golden Osmanthus Cookie. A sack of sugar for a sack of sugar. For a piece of information, you're going to have to offer something in exchange.
Offer? Well, I ought to offer you a taste of my fist. If you know something, spill. My sister asks you so.
Oh, my. If it isn't the beautiful red Osmanthus Cookie from the noble House Osmanthus. I've heard so much about you. What was it again? Something about how you're the epitome of grace and elegance? Grace? Elegance? I see no such virtues.
You!
Camellia Cookie, please. Some things never do change, do they? It's been so long, yet you two still bicker like schoolchildren. If it's information you want, how about I tell you about my travels outside the city?
My pigeons can reach every corner of this continent. I somehow doubt your stories will be of value to me.
Well then, have they been to other continents? I took the airship and visited the Cookie Kingdom. Thanks to its graceful inhabitants, I've made some wonderful discoveries. And that's how I was able to find this formula. With this, I was able to repel the Cookievorous plants of the Cookie Kingdom as well.
Interesting. That was valuable information indeed. I shall uphold my end of the bargain. According to my pigeons, the reason why the cycle of seasons has been disrupted and why the plants have grown rampant is because the power of the Divine Guardian that watches over the city has weakened.
What? That's impossible. Grandpapa said the Divine Guardian is the strongest there is!
What power could possibly weaken the Divine Guardian?
I've asked a friend of mine to investigate the forest for now. I plan to join him shortly.
I'd like to join you.
No, sister, don't. It sounds too dangerous. What if it's something far beyond our capabilities? Why don't we tell Grandpapa? I'm sure he'll know what to do.
Yes, Red Osmanthus Cookie. You're right. The forest outside the city is dangerous, and is no place for young cookies like yourself. You should head back to the Osmanthus mansion before dark. I'm afraid not even the city is safe these days.
Yes, miss. Your sister's right. Not to mention that you have to perform later tonight as well. Fine. Hey, pink hair! You'll pay if my sister comes back with even a slight scratch on her toe.
Red Osmanthus Cookie!
Ugh, that sly pink-haired cookie! How dare he take my sister to such a dangerous place! So annoying! Well, but Master Camellia Cookie was very polite, almost elegant, just like his paintings. I quite liked him. Oh, that's what Camellia Cookie wants you to think! It's all an act. All those cookies back at the tea house. Oh, I bet they don't have a droplet of tea in their dough. It's like having a giant bear jelly on their sign, but serving nothing else but regular bear jellies. House Osmanthus is different. We're all real Osmanthus cookies. With real, genuine Osmanthus jam in our dough. The cookies at the tea house might have no tea leaves in their dough, but they serve the finest tea in the city. Oh, sweet Osmanthus Cookie. Don't you know how important ingredients in your dough are? Cookies from a prestigious family like ours would never do anything so dangerous like field work. But Golden Osmanthus Cookie traveled all the way to a different kingdom by herself. That's different. Forget about it. Let's go see if the merchant has brought Laughing Tea's newest work. Miss, why do you like Laughing Tea's work so much? There must be so many other famous artists in the city. Because Laughing Tea is a true artist! Unlike Camellia Cookie, who's like not even half the artist Laughing Tea is. Laughing Tea's work is truly unmatched. The emotions they convey in their works. The most important thing is that their work isn't typical, unlike those old, boring, traditional artists. Their work is, very... socially critical? Yes! That's exactly what I meant! I see that serving me has rubbed off. That's exactly what I expect from cookies working for me. Now, let's get going before it's dark.
Perhaps Red Osmanthus Cookie was right. Maybe you ought to rest from your travels?
It's fine. I'll rest when the city's problem is solved.
You haven't changed, have you? Always trying to solve everything by yourself, never sharing the burden with others. I supposed that might be for the greater good, but you have to take care of yourself as well.
It's not that big of a deal.
If you say so. Before we move again, why don't I tell you a little story?
Free of charge from the Camellia Cookie? I can't wait.
If I told you that there were other cookies living outside these borders, how would you imagine them to be?
They may look different, but I would assume that they would still be sweet and crunchy, with a floral scent in their dough like us.
You think so? Ever since the cycle of seasons has been disrupted, the plants have become aggressive, forcing the cookies of the city to stay within its walls. But there are actually other cities and nations in this land, other than the Flower City. We simply lost contact with them.
Huh? But Then how come nobody speaks of this? Do you think someone deliberately obscured this information so that no reckless cookie would venture off and get into trouble?
It's most likely so. The tea leaves we use at the Teahouse are from the nearest tea valley, yet everyone thinks it's some faraway place. But there are cookies, just like us, that inhabit that valley. It's not just the tea valley. There are other cookies that live in the skies and the snowy mountains. And then there are the remnants of a kingdom west of here. A kingdom that vanished long ago.
An entire kingdom vanished?
This land is becoming more and more unpredictable. The survival of a nation is closely tied to the divine guardian that protects it. And yet, you said that the kingdom you visited had no divine guardian protecting it at all. Fascinating. It makes me wonder, why do divine guardians exist here on this continent? And how is it that an entire civilization depends on them? What's even more concerning is that they are growing weaker.
This is much more serious than I thought. You don't think that the Flower City will fall as well, do you? Are we to repeat the fate of the Kingdom of the West?
Was that enough to chase away your sleep?
What? Camellia Cookie, don't tell me you just made that up to scare me.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Have you noticed how quiet it's become?
A Cookievorous plant!
When did the plants grow so big?
Watch out! These monsters are getting out of hand.
There must be some sort of reason for all this. What could have gone wrong? Let's hurry and get to the cliff of the Divine Guardian.
So this is the cliff of the Divine Guardian. It always looks so ordinary from within the city walls. Now that I'm actually here, I can see its grandeur.
The cliff lost its former glory over time. Where we stand is the head, and its body is wrapped around the city like a giant wall. Without the Divine Guardian's protection, monsters would tear our fortifications apart brick by brick in no time. Without their power, the city is surely... Golden Osmanthus Cookie. Let's try that fragrance you developed back in the Cookie Kingdom.
But that's for repelling Cookievorous plants.
And the Divine Guardian also protects our city from them. What if the Guardian will react to your invention?
You might be right. Let me get my sachet ready. The cliff is glowing.
The effect might be faint, but it's certainly there. Your fragrance can heal the Divine Guardian's power.
Clearly it's not enough. I must return to the Perfumery and prepare some more. Ah!
Be careful! I've never felt such a powerful earthquake.
I can barely stand.
Cobalt Cookie?
You were right. Somebody is trying to weaken the Divine Guardian. There's no time. We need to leave this area immediately. What are you doing? Keep running!
We left Golden Osmanthus Cookie behind. She needs our help.
Fine. I'll be right behind you. We're safe now.
Thank you for saving me. I put everyone in danger. I'm so sorry.
Please, don't say that. You would have done the same for me.
Yes, that's true.
It's gotten dark. The forest isn't safe at night. We should hurry back to the city.
Here, have a cup of tea. Brewed from the first leaves we harvested this year.
Thank you. The warmth is spreading through my dough. I feel much better.
Cobalt Cookie, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Right. While I was scouting the forest today, I found this.
The poor pigeon is so scared.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I found these stakes scattered across the forest. They seem to be hindering the flow of life energy.
Cobalt Cookie, please remove these stakes from the forest as soon as possible. Golden Osmanthus Cookie, could you create more of your fragrance? We're going to need a lot more to restore the Divine Guardian's power.
Yes, of course. I'll get right to it. The materials I brought from the Cookie Kingdom will be of great help. I'll take my leave now then. I wish you all a good night's rest.
Golden Osmanthus Cookie, wait. The city at night is dangerous. Let me accompany you on your way. Cobalt Cookie, can you watch over the Teahouse?
Sure.
The forest holds many mysteries. I just know that we might find the answers we need there. Cobalt Cookie, could you investigate?
What about you?
Oh, but I'm just a fragile, delicate cookie. You wouldn't want me to venture into such a dangerous place, would you?
You're a what? Camellia Cookie thinks there might be answers in this forest. He's often right about such things. Let's see what I can find.
Hey, you there!
Hmm?
Oi! It's not safe to wander beyond the city walls. You should turn back.
I'll be fine. I can fend for myself.
Confident in your skills, eh? Well then, have you by any chance spotted any other cookies around here?
No, I have not. Goodbye.
Cookies these days.
Huh? What is that creature doing? Maybe I'll put a tangerine on top of its head. Another. What a strange being. Farewell. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. Hold on. That stake is hammered in so deep. Counts as suspicious in my book. There's so many around here. I'd better get rid of them. That should be all of them in this area. Camellia Cookie wanted to take a look. Maybe he'll know something. A Cookievorous plant? Watch out! Camellia Cookie!
Is it really okay to leave Cobalt Cookie all by himself at the tea house?
He may not talk much and look slightly grumpy, but there's no one else I'd rather have watching my back.
I see.
Is there something wrong?
It's just that you seem to have a lot of great friends around you. And maybe I'm imagining things, but I feel like you've been a bit out of reach lately.
Why are you saying this, Golden Osmanthus Cookie?
Remember when we were young, back at the academy? We would talk about our future all the time? You wanted to learn more about the world and discover all its secrets. And I wanted to become a perfumer, traveling across the land.
Yes, I remember that. Those were the days.
You also said that when you grow up, you're going to have your very own bookstore and impress the world with your own stories.
I was a young, ambitious child.
And look at you now. You have your own caravan, and messenger pigeons will fetch you all sorts of news from all corners of the world. And with all that knowledge, you're closer to your childhood dream. Not to mention your amazing companions. Meanwhile, I feel like I'm just circling the same place over and over. I'm a burden to those around me.
Golden Osmanthus Cookie, Please don't say that. Without your incense, my caravan would never get past those Cookievorous plants. Your invention will keep us connected to the outside world. Besides, it's the key to restoring the Divine Guardian's power. Don't be so harsh on yourself. Clearly, there is no one else as important to the Flower City as you. And to myself as well.
Huh? Were the flowers on this street always so beautiful?
And the moon is as bright as ever. The sugar blooms are twinkling like stars under the moonlight.
My perfumery is just right up ahead. Thanks for walking me all the way here.
We've already arrived. Then I shall take my leave. See you tomorrow.
Yes. See you tomorrow. I can't believe I just said that. What just happened? Phew, my cheeks are burning hot like the oven. Who's there? Who would do such a thing? All my fragrances from the Cookie Kingdom are gone! Stop right there! Give me my mixture back!
Did I just hear Golden Osmanthus Cookie's voice?
Camellia Cookie! Stop them! They took the fragrance that will restore the Divine Guardian's power!
Oh no! Gotcha!
Camellia Cookie, wait!
What's wrong?
Though faint, I sense a familiar scent from that cookie. Red Osmanthus Cookie! Red Osmanthus Cookie, take off your hat this instant.
What are you talking about?
Red Osmanthus Cookie! Get it together! We haven't even said anything to you yet.
Red Osmanthus Cookie, why did you try to steal my incense? I brought them all the way from a faraway kingdom. They are of vital importance to our city.
That's exactly why!
Huh?
Once you left the Osmanthus mansion, you didn't even bother to see me. I thought it was because my scent was too weak to be called an Osmanthus cookie. I thought that's why you didn't care about me. So I did my best to become the most beautiful, elegant cookie there is. I practiced so hard to become the city's best P-pop player. But that didn't matter, because you never bothered to visit me even then. All you ever did was visit that old, musty cookie at the Teahouse.
Old? Musty?
You're always traveling to the most dangerous places, and I'm the only one who cares and worries about you. I simply don't want my sister to get involved in something so dangerous, something she is not supposed to be dealing with. I thought if the incense were to disappear, you'd come back home.
Oh, Red Osmanthus Cookie, I'm so sorry. I never meant to make you feel this way. I had no idea that my leaving the Osmanthus mansion would hurt you so much. The same Osmanthus jam flows through our dough, Red Osmanthus Cookie. No matter what, you're my precious baby sister.
Sister.
Red Osmanthus Cookie, what did you plan to do with my fragrances?
I was going to throw it away far from here. This is Laughing Tea's latest art book.
A precious item indeed. Pray tell, what made you bring this to me?
Oh, I have a problem, and I just don't know what I should do. So, I'd like your advice on this matter.
I see that our mischievous princess has found herself in a bit of a bind. Let's hear what this problem of yours is.
Sister is always venturing off to dangerous places, all by herself. If it's 4 other cookies, she won't even hesitate a second. She'd go as far as leaving this continent. It's like nothing can stop her.
I'm so worried. What if one day she gets herself into trouble so deep that she can't get out of it? I just want her to come back home.
I see. Golden Osmanthus Cookie is a kind-hearted cookie who puts the needs of others above her own. But her spirit can be too strong at times, and kind words may not reach her heart.
Then, what can I do?
Didn't Golden Osmanthus Cookie return from her trip bearing rare incense from a faraway kingdom? What if those precious items were to disappear? That would surely put an end to her risky endeavors beyond the city's borders. I'm afraid that the efforts of one small cookie alone may not suffice to mend the turmoil plaguing the city. Without those incense, Golden Osmanthus Cookie would have no choice
But to return to the Osmanthus mansion!
precisely.
But do you think that's really okay? If Sister found out, she'd be furious.
Every mature and responsible cookie must eventually make a choice. After all, we cannot have everything, dear one.
I understand. Thank you.
Why don't we keep this a secret between us?
Oh, a secret.
Golden Osmanthus Cookie, how is your work coming along?
The mixture's almost ready, but I worry there's not enough incense burners to spread the fragrance. The cliff of the Divine Guardian is too steep and dangerous. These small burners will not suffice. But it's too dangerous to leave the city for goods from the outside. What should we do?
Looks like it's time for me to step in then. Worry not, my caravan can help you with the materials.
Oh, what a relief!
Cobalt Cookie, what's the progress on the stakes?
I've removed most of them. However, the aggressive plants have moved closer to the cliff. It seems that they're after the Divine Guardian. If the Divine Guardian's power continues to dwindle, then...
We have no time to waste. We must restore the Guardian's power as soon as possible.
But how do we get past the Cookievorous plants?
While I was surveying the area, I noticed that the plants grow weaker at night. I think it might be a side effect of the disrupted season cycle.
Of course! What, if not plants, would be affected the most? This is good news. It should help us in our endeavors. Let us act as soon as the incense burners are ready.
Agreed. Camellia Cookie, do you think the caravan will arrive in time?
I've sent pigeons to all regions, so we'll find out soon enough.
A pigeon has returned.
Good job. Let's see what news you bring. I see.
What does it say?
It says the caravan is approaching the city. They had to make a detour to avoid the aggressive flora near the cliff which caused the delay.
Oh, how wonderful. I hope everyone can arrive safely. The caravan?
They've arrived.
Apologies for the delay. Can't believe I'm 2 days late.
No worries. It is I who should apologize for the sudden request.
Anything for you, Camellia Cookie. Though I do hope it will be the last time.
Of course. I shall keep that in mind.
Great! Now let's unload the goods!
Yes, sir!
This is everything you ordered. I visited all 6 posts to pick them up.
6? I thought we had 8.
It's been many years since we heard any news from the West. Going there is a waste of time.
I see. Thank you for your hard work. After you've finished unloading, please visit the Teahouse to claim your payment.
To be frank, it was a long trip. However, we did our best to fetch you the finest goods. I'm sure your friend will be very pleased.
Golden Osmanthus Cookie, will this be enough for the incense burners?
Yes, more than enough. These new incense burners will cover the entire cliff in my fragrance.
Perfect. Let us leave as soon as Cobalt Cookie returns. It's just like Cobalt Cookie said. The Cookievorous plants are sluggish at night. Let us use this opportunity and quickly install the incense burners.
Done.
Same here. The incense burners have started burning. Now we wait.
Watch out! There's something approaching!
Looks like the bigger specimens are just as ravenous as before.
We need to protect the burners at all costs!
Phew. Good thing there was only one of those plants. We almost lost our incense burners.
Golden Osmanthus Cookie, look, over there.
Wow.
The divine cliff is reacting to the incense.
It's as if the stars themselves are shining inside the incense burners.
The light looks as if it's alive.
The fragrance has finally reached the divine guardian. Perhaps it's an indication that the guardian's strength is returning. The light is growing stronger.
So bright. I can barely keep my eyes open.
That story you told me, it was all true.
Huh? Oh, so sleepy. Are you the ones that awakened me?
This small cookie is the divine guardian.